What's up guys, my name is Soulless Baby, and today I want to talk about the Jotunn fusion rifle that drops out of the new Bergusia Forge. I got this out of a powerful frame that I was doing, happened to be like my second to last one that I was available to do on all three characters, so I felt super lucky to get this thing. It is probably my new favorite gun to use in PvP just for the fun factor of it. So I want to talk about how I feel about this weapon, what you should pair with it, and all that kind of good stuff. First off, it's got a charge time of 860 milliseconds. Which is pretty long, but it's pretty much exactly what the loaded question is, and it's less than the merciless. So if you're good with those guns, you're going to have no problem acclimating yourself to this. I don't see this thing having too much of a place in PvE. I don't think it does the damage necessary. I haven't done a whole lot of testing with that, though, so we might see some stuff come out of this thing that I'm not aware of. It's got disruption break. It's like a grenade launcher fusion rifle hybrid type deal, because it's got this volatile launch, the launcher barrel on it, that I don't think any other fusion rifle in the game has, so that's pretty neat. It fires these tracking projectiles. That's what the charge shot does. Hold the charge up, a tracking shot that explodes and burns on impact. And it does track. I mean, it's a pretty good track. It's a little better than the Skyburner's track that I was using in a video the other day. It's fantastic. I love it. And as you can see here that I'll play you a little clip, it doesn't have any damage fall off. So this range stat that it's got on it, I don't know what that's for. Maybe it's for when it tracks and when it doesn't. But I hip fired this thing across the map on burnout, and that line of sight right there is pretty long. And it one-shot killed them. So I didn't try this on Eternity or Equinox or anything like that to see if it would literally go as far as it could possibly go. But that being said, it's an explosion, so I would say it's probably not going to have any damage fall off. Also, if you're aiming down sights versus hip firing, I don't see that much of a difference. I think it's a little bit easier to acquire your target whenever you're aiming down sights. The box for when it starts to track seems like it's a little bit more forgiving that way. It's a little bit easier to hit people that are on the move with it. So, in terms of how to use it in Crucible, same as any other fusion rifle, except you do have to be a little careful because you can damage yourself. You can't kill yourself with it, I don't think, because I shot against the wall a couple times and didn't die. But it does track pretty hard, so if you just peek at yourself around the corner, get that hip fire box onto somebody, if they're not moving too much, you're going to kill them. But I think the best way to do this is probably going to be to shoot at people's feet, because that explosion is going to be killing them. And if you don't get a one-shot kill with this thing, you're also going to apply a lot of burn damage to them. 7 and 8 per tick is pretty good for burn damage. So, this thing is probably going to have a serious role in PvP, especially with the Telesto being nerfed soon. I think you're going to be seeing this thing a lot once a lot of people are starting to get it. So, as far as weapon pairs, I'm on the fence. Part of me wants to say you want to put a long-range weapon on this because those cross-the-map shots are a little bit hard to pull off sometimes. So if they're laning with a sniper rifle super hard, it's going to be hard to beat them with this thing. So maybe something like a blast furnace or a good range bygones would be good. Then the other part of me wants to say it doesn't have a lot of close-range potential because of the massive charge time. It's going to be more of a medium to long-range fusion rifle, sort of like an Irontil. So you could use it at close range, but maybe an SMG or a sidearm would be better to pair with this thing. I know perish the thought that that thing might actually be useful, but at the same time, it might be good to have that with this gun, backpedaling, dealing with a shotgunner. All in all, this weapon is super fun. It's got some really good tracking on it, and you're going to really enjoy it if you can get this thing to drop. Just do those powerful frames on each one of your characters. It seems like the drop rate for this thing is pretty high, like Le Monarch. They don't want people to have to grind forever to get this thing, so enjoy it when you get it. I think this is going to be a fantastic weapon, but probably not something you're going to see in the competitive playlist. So, if you got any tips about this weapon, leave me a comment underneath this video. Like this video if it's giving you any insight about this weapon. Subscribe to my channel for more Destiny content. And with that, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.